Okay, so what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be using two games to test this arcade stick. I just downloaded Super Fighter 2 Turbo for the Super NES, and I'm going to be using Star Soldier. And I think Star Soldier will work really well because what it will let me do is it's going to let me show you how fast I could push the buttons on the classic controller as opposed to the arcade stick, because the Star Soldier R, it has a button press mode where you have 10 seconds to push the button as much as possible. So we're going to start with that. And yes, you can change it to be the analog stick. There's a switch on the arcade stick that lets you do that. That way you don't have to point your Wiimote, you just move it around, just like with the analog stick on the classic controller, and that lets you do it. So, skip through all this mumbo jumbo. Yes, I'm using classic controller. Star Soldier R reads as a classic controller, which verifies that it's probably using a type of modified classic controller PCB on the inside. Here you see on my quick shot, my fastest time for quick shot is 11.4 shots per second, and that's recorded by doing 10 seconds. I gave this a whirl earlier. Trying to get used to arcade stick, I'm going to do a 2-minute run, and doing 2-minute run on this is really difficult because the muscle memory for this game is entirely different on the classic controller than on the arcade stick, so that's kind of whatever. The quick shot, though, will definitely show a good example of how fast these buttons can be as opposed to normal. Ah. Ooh, that's not good. 10 shots a second, that is slower than my normal. That's slower than my highest, but it seems that's about average for me. I'll give it do 2 more tries. 2 out of 3, get a good average in there going. So yes, let's try again. Hmm. 10.1. It's all right. Let's try one more time. That was not a good run. I can tell you that right now. 10. So about 10. That's the average. 10 for how fast to do it. So it's about as fast as I could do it on the D-pad. So nothing too major there. So let's do a quick 2-minute run. Like I said, the muscle memory on this game is going to be completely different than what I'm used to. So I'm probably not going to do as good. I'm just trying to milk it as much as I can, build up my lasers. Missing a lot of power-ups right now. Got spread though. Immediately I switch my shot to my shift speed to as fast as possible. Get maneuverability. Missed that. Okay. Move this out of the way. Get these power-ups. Don't die. Back him out of the way. Just gonna get this. It's a bad run, I can tell you that right now. I could get used to this, though. I only have 925 combo by now. This is not a good run for me. $16-second bonus. See how my high score is compared right now. See what my score for this is compared to my high score. My high score. My score right now is 772,200, and my high score is in the 800,000. So 13th, not bad. That's my second time trying to run through. You can see my high score for that is 820,800. So almost 821,000. So it could be better, but it could take some getting used to. I think it's a very valid thing to use the arcade stick for Star Soldier R. Button presses, I don't know, maybe it's because I can just hold the controller better and just pound that button to get the 11.4. Because remember, I only got the 11.4 once. So averaging about the same. So at this point, to me, it seems for Star Soldier, it is just a preference thing, and you don't necessarily gain an advantage, unlike with an arcade stick. Use it for use in a fighting game. Speaking of that, I'm going to be using Street Fighter 2 Turbo in the next video, which I'm about to start on as soon as this one starts getting uploaded.